Video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man, and I'm just trying out my new screen capture software here on Google. And this is a really interesting neighborhood here in Osaka known as Tanimachi. And I kind of went down the rabbit hole a little bit on it with the apartment video we did the other day. And I just keep looking around this neighborhood because it's such a beautiful neighborhood. And of course, you know, I'm from Tokyo and I love Tokyo, but this Osaka market might be some of the best deals I'm seeing in the world right now for like a major, huge metropolitan area. Right there, you can see the character of this neighborhood, Tanimachi. Really, really great. So much character and lots of like diverse ways of living here, whether it's apartment living or there's these machiyas here in the neighborhood. All kinds of there's luxury condos in the neighborhood. There you see Osaka Metro, Tanimachi, Rokuchome, Egi, it says right there, and it says Eigyochu here on the sign right here. So open for business. You can see there's development, or even not development, but perhaps just even repair of tile and stuff like that. Anyhow, this is a really cool neighborhood. I'm happy to sort of make a video here. You see old school. There's a takoyaki stand there, and you can see they're going to go into a Shoten guy. So it's really interesting neighborhood here to look at. Anyhow, we'll pause the video here. We'll come over here to the master map. Here's the master map of Osaka right here. And this is the Tanimachi area where I'm sort of moving the mouse. And before we do so, the house that we're going to look at today, I think might be the best deal I've seen for a house you can see here, look, there's no supply. There is absolutely, and we're looking here at detached houses, okay, just whether that be machiya and there's just no supply in this area at all. There's nothing here at all, at least here on at home. There's going to be stuff in the local market that isn't here on these national platforms, but this is fascinating. Here we have a couple of ones here, red pills right here in this neighborhood, 2 houses right here. I cracked up one of the listings. We'll go through it. I think I cracked up this one right here for 1.1 million or 1.2 million basically, or Ichioku Isen Hapyakuman. Okay, and this one here I want to look at. This was the sort of base one that is here in Tanimachi Rokuchome, which is exactly where that station was, which is right here. And this one is for Sanzenman. But there's just nothing special about it. Anyhow, the one house in particular I thought that was a really good deal is about, though, I should say, the people could sort of punch. I think it's about 2 kilometers away from there, but I think with a bicycle you get everything, and this house here is a tremendous deal, a tremendous price, at least in my view. Okay, let's see what I've opened here, and we'll go through them all here. This is gonna be, it can be considered an involved video. Yeah, this was that one baseline the machiya place for 3,000 mon. Which is just a 2-story house that's in this sort of machiya neighborhood. I guess this is the house right here, and I think it was built in 1947. Tanimachi Rokuchome, and yeah, you can see there's nothing. There's going to be no parking or nothing. It's basically apartment living in an old house. No internal pictures inside the house. I'm assuming that the owner is presently living. No one's living in the house. It's currently Akiya, but they didn't even take any pictures, so it's just going to be beaten down. 1947, great location. This is not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. It's a really popular neighborhood. Ownership right here. Ownership. 46 meters of land, 35 meters of internal building space. It says it has a balcony there. It's southwest, or I should say west facing, 3-meter balcony. It's going to be there on the 2nd floor. And here's the key: you cannot rebuild. So it says Saiken Fuka, which means you can't do it. Okay, so but that's okay, because you can rebuild it from the inside as well. And I think that's basically the character of this neighborhood, is that of one where people like to live in these machiyas. You can see the distance here from the station is really close. Satellite map really is the best way to look at these houses that are really captured, and you can see it's just in Machia sort of neighborhood, but in other parts of the neighborhood you can see there's lots of other detached supply or undetached supply or apartment supply here in the neighborhood. If I'm going to back away from it, go back here to the map. Let's have a look for there's lots of Shoten Gai here in this area. But there's going to be, I imagine, grocery stores everywhere here as well, whether that be in the form of a Shoten Gai or the shopping street. Okay, or you can see that there's one here probably 5 minutes away. If we put in the route, it's going to say 5 or 6 minutes away. 0.4 minutes, I'm a little wrong, 4 minutes away, right? But that gives you an idea of a baseline Machia house in the best location. Nothing special, totally nothing special about it. Okay, we'll move on down here. This was the 1 year Tanimachi, okay, the one for 1.2 million, okay? And this is a house, you can see even in the red, the car is indicated in the red. Roof balcony though, right here. And yeah, this is not a bad house though either. And we have some pictures of it right here. And nothing new. I mean, I'm guessing right now when we look at the details of the listing, we'll see it was probably built in the 1980s. An older kitchen right here, maybe even the early 80s, 1970s. It could span from that whole sort of time. Looking at judging from this tile, maybe I'm going to guess 1984 that this house was built in. Nothing special. It's totally beaten down. But this is the location where it says where it is can sort of fetch this sort of money. Nothing special at all. Somewhere, this is I guess the third sort of attic level here on the top floor, which is nice. It would get a little hot, I imagine, there in the summer. Genkan, it looks like my house there in Tokamachi, Niigata, right there. And we come down here to the information here in the listing. See if I'm right. You can see though, Tanimachi Yonchome station is 3 minutes away, really well located here in a very popular neighborhood. All the systems of course here in the house are working. South facing house, 3LDK, 1996, so I'm off by a good 10 years. I thought this was built in the 1980s. 65 meters of land, efficiently using the land, 78 meters of internal building space. Yeah, there is parking with it right there. Murio, but you need $1.2 million, of course, to buy this house, and you get your free parking. Shoryuken, Shogyo Chiki, interesting. So that means that getting this one right here, you could get the license for the Minpaku if you wanted fairly easily, I would imagine, because it's not even the Minpaku. You could even get the what's known as the Ryokan license, okay, which is for so that's really possible with the zoning here is a little bit probably a little bit better than the other house that we're going to look at going forward here. But again, the price is 3 times the price right here, and it's a pretty beaten down house in some ways, you could say to me. Great location here in a very popular neighborhood. We'll come up here, try to look at the location. You can see its proximity to the station is just ultimate. And let's see if we can get the Google Maps Golden Guide to get down here. Maybe we'll get right in front of that house right there, and I think we're going to actually see it. Did the Tokyo real estate man, did I land you in front of the house? I think I actually did for once. Yeah, it's even got a red car. But you can see too by that car that's who are in this neighborhood. There's demand. There's red pill in this neighborhood because the people with the money, or not just the money, the people. This is a valuable neighborhood. These people who are making money are willing to buy and own houses in this neighborhood right there. You can see the character. You have this one built, I guess, in 1996, an older one right there. You can see all kinds of like houses without parking there, so that one with parking definitely shows you that it does have, I don't know if the word is cachet, but it has a little value added in that it has the possibility of parking. I'm a little bit lost. Here's a concrete building of some sort. Anyways, let's look at the sort of top end of the market. And this is not the best deal that we're looking at here. The one with but we can see the location. When I could do a little bit better is when we're looking at this locations and stuff like that, I could pop out a little bit further so as that you can see the scale of what we're looking at. Right near Osaka Castle, okay? The one house that I was sort of looking at as the really great deal is down here just to the right, okay? But not far away at all. Okay, so let's move here to the top and just review the price one more time. This was for basically $1.2 million, okay? But when we move down here to this was the one that I thought was a really good deal, and this is the one for 3,580 man, or Sanzen Gohyaku man. Okay, and it's this one right here, and I think it has a drive where you could possibly park if you're a good parker. Is that a word, Tokyo Real Estate Man? If you're a good parker, you could park possibly 2 cars there. Oh, you're terrible, Tokyo Real Estate Man. Okay, too many possessions. Okay, here we go. We'll go through the feed here. Very good pictures. I think that this house was built in 2007. Looks like it's just been recently updated. You don't have to do nothing to this house. 1/4 the price, almost the very same location, just a little bit further, just a little bit away. And everything is totally straight in this house. Everything is new. Everything is new. Great location. Okay, we'll come down here, get to the details of the listing right here. There's the price again. Here's the location from the, I'm going to say it's called Imasato Eki, and 7 minutes away from that. Okay, Sanzen Gohyaku man. All the systems in the house are working. You can see by the pictures, it's really good. 3 LDK, 67 meters of land, 94 meters of space in the building. Parking comes with it. Shoryuken. This is called Junkogyo, which was light manufacturing for its zoning and stuff like that. Currently vacant. Yeah, this is going to move. If anyone wants to buy this one, you're going to have to move on this quickly. This is going to move for sure. With the driveway, possibly for 2 cars, I would think as well. Come on in here to the location. You can see the nature of the neighborhood too, though. It's again a Machiya neighborhood right there. I don't think I was able to find the house in that. It was, or is it saying this is the house right here? Is that saying that it's the house right here? No, that's not the house. So again, this might be the case where it's giving me the phantom location here. I wonder if I'm getting it, or did I find the house? I just found the house, Tokyo Real Estate Man. You just found it. I just found it by accident, everyone. We can see the house right here. So originally this was probably 2 houses, and in 2007, in the middle of the lost decade, this owner developed, or the previous owner or a construction company developed it into 2 homes, and you can see it right here. So you could fit 2 cars in here at all in the space. I think this is a tremendous deal in a really neighborhood with a lot of character. You can't, I don't know if you could bring in, but that's not a K car. This is the K car over here, indicated by the yellow plates. So you could have one big car, or this is, I think this is a Honda Fit, and the reason they call it a Fit is you can fit it into tight spaces. But I think you could have 2 cars here. I would have one of my I'd have my Delica right here, and I'd have a K car over here for work or something right there. But you could have it, or you wouldn't. Maybe even 1 car is a better idea. But that's just me, because I would have another car that I could sell abroad and move to the port of Osaka. We'll come back here to the map, and then we'll move back so you can see the location. The location is just where I sort of indicated it was. Down here, Osaka Castle is up here. You see it's maybe 2 or 3 kilometers away. That's sort of Tanimachi Roku Chome, like the more fashionable, or the more location opportunity is about 2 kilometers away. Now, I could be wrong, because that says it's 200 meters, so that distance, let's count right here to there. So 200, 400, 600, 800, 1 kilometer, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, okay, 2 kilometers. I'm exactly right. 2 kilometers away from it. Okay, that's that. If you had a electric bike in that little space there, that's beside your car, you could break this down. You'd break this geography down very, very easily, and you can see this neighborhood has a lot of character already in it in terms of just it's a really cool neighborhood, and that's why I think this is a great bargain price. We'll come here to the satellite picture, and I'll try to circulate here down, or not circulate, but yeah, circulate the map, you can see that it's right near the train line right here. There's no sort of busy streets in front of this house. There's probably a nice decent river walk that you could come to along here. You see that there's a road right here. I think this house might be like, there's a little park close to your house as well. I don't know, I think it's just a really good deal. So I had like another thing I wanted to talk about with this. So we had the top end here of the market at 1.2 million, and we'll come to the top here. This was the cheaper one for 3, but you didn't get anything with it. You got an old house that you can't rebuild. So this was the one that's almost inequivalent in terms of like its design, and it's in that it has parking. It has a slightly better location, and this one here, okay, had all of this at 1/4 of the price. Okay, and then I was looking here in the Vancouver market. And for the same price, this one was 100,000 more. Granted, this is a very good location here in Vancouver. This condominium right here, is selling for 1.3 million Canadian. Okay, so it's a pretty good equivalent. Okay, and granted, this is a great location in Vancouver, right across from the beach park in Kitsilano. No question about it. 1.3 million, and this was a nice house. No question about it. It's a nice condominium, top floor, good light. Okay, but having said that, with all that, that's why I thought, oh my God, what have you done, Tokyo Real Estate, man? How are you going to get back here? I thought that this $1.3 million and this $1.3 million, oh, I went to the other one right here. This $1.3 million were actually sort of accurate sort of equivalent sort of houses to houses comparison, Osaka to Vancouver. And I thought that this one right here, and especially given the fact that none of it has to be redone on the inside. This one here in Osaka, in some ways, is a poor one. This might actually be the poorest sample, although you have the parking, which I do like, and you have that one great location. But this was probably pretty well beaten down, whereas this one here, for one, I guess it's basically almost 1/4 of the price, 25% of the price. There's nothing that needs to be done to it. So I thought that this was a screaming deal. And is Osaka a better city than Vancouver? That's for you to decide. I can't. You could. There's no way for me to. Qualitatively speaking, in some ways though, like Japan is better than Vancouver. It is, just like in terms of its safety, its economy is way bigger. But you could punch back at me. You could say to me that this one here, over here in Vancouver, was right beside the beach. And yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it myself too. As I don't think this is too bad a deal actually, in some ways. Anyway, another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man, coming in here to Osaka. Happy to cover some houses here in the Tanimachi neighborhood here in Osaka. Very interesting neighborhood.